Yo, what's good, y'all? Ain't gonna lie, today I'm gonna jump straight into it. This is my 6 month Lew Thompson and Son Trucking Company review. It's a company that I'm currently working for right now. And I can honestly say without a shadow of a doubt, this is also the best company, no glaze, that I have worked for. Now, that may be different for other people on other accounts with different setups and different managers. Don't know how y'all stuff is set up, but this is a good account, 100%. So I'm gonna jump straight into the pay because that's the first thing that comes to people's mind is what you here for. The pay is $26 an hour where I'm based out of. We are making 26 an hour on night shift, and that's just base. So you do the math on what it would be for overtime. That's $39 an hour once you hit overtime. So we usually work about anywhere from anywhere from like 50 to 60 hours a week. I try to get 60 if I can, but different things happen, which is what I'll get into in a second. So my name is Braylo, and let's jump straight into the video. So basically, um, I started doing this about 6 months ago, and I came from hauling salt water. I did a review on my last company that I worked for, which was Southern Fluid Solutions. You can go watch that if you want to know what all the ins and outs that I know about them. Um, but yeah, this is my first time hauling chicken feed, which is what I do for a living. I haul chicken feed, and it's honestly super easy. Like I use this remote, and this is what I use to work. I don't do any hard labor. I don't really get sweaty. I don't really work with my hands much. Um, the most work I do is literally grab a handle and pull it down to open the lid, and then I use that remote that I just showed y'all to guide a hydraulic arm into that bin, and then I unload the feed from my truck into those bins on different farms, and that's literally the job. Like, that's all I do. It's nothing more to it, really. It probably takes about 20 to 30 minutes to unload, so you can kind of relax. My company doesn't mind us sitting in the truck um, while we're unloading, as long as we're paying attention to what's going on. Um, and yeah, I mean, it's really easy. It's really not too much nuance to get into, not too many details to explain about it, if I'm being real. So this is the job, right? I'm in my cab, as you can see, and what I'll do is I'll pull up into this feed mill, right? And they have this big old, it's hard to see because the windshield looks so dirty on the screen, but it's really not that dirty. Um, but that big triangle shaped thing unloads all the feed into my trailer. So once that happens, I grab my paperwork and I just drive to the farms. My drives are usually an hour. Sometimes they could be really anywhere from 20 minutes to all the way up to a 2 hour drive. But the 2 hour drives are really rare and far between usually. Most likely you'll get a 40 minute to an hour or 30 minutes, 20-minute load. Driving wise, it only takes that long to get there. So you get out of the truck pretty often. Um, they usually expect us to do about 4 loads a night. Um, so I mean, that's pretty manageable as long as the mill is running. And my manager, honestly, he's really cool, really chill. He does a lot for us. Um, like, especially when we do a good job, he does reward us. Like, he's gave us freaking watermelons. He's giving us sodas, water, all of that's provided for free, literally. Um, he's usually, sometimes I see him outside trying to make sure the trucks are running well, make sure we do our pre-trips. He communicates with us pretty well. Um, yeah, I really don't have anything bad to say about my manager. As far as like home time and being off, I mean, we're local. It's a day cab, so we're home every day. Um, but if you need a day off, it's Oh, so at this position I'm in this job, from what I've seen, it's not hard to get time off. Like I've took off work I think 3 times, and I've been here for 6 months, and I don't have PTO. I just let my manager know like, hey, I got this plan, and I would like to have this day off. Is it possible? As long as you're a good driver and you've been doing your loads how you're supposed to, it's kind of like you scratch their back, they scratch yours. You know what I'm saying? If you're a good driver, it's really not hard to get loads off. But if you're the type of driver, you're only doing 2 to 3 loads, you never touch 4 loads, and you're not really satisfying what they're telling you that they need from you, you may end up having issues. But other than that, I don't see any problem with anybody getting off time at this job. Um, and like I say, as far as management goes, there's no micromanaging. Like I haven't gotten any phone calls, um, and that's honestly the best part. Like nobody's pissing me off at this job. Nobody is acting weird. Um, like I have no complaint. Literally, like I'm not trying to overly glaze this company. I'm not, because I'm critical of companies, um, if I need to be, but like legitimately, I've found a good company. I really have. Now I've heard from other drivers who work in who work in different states with Lew Thompson. I've heard complaints from them sometimes. I've seen the reviews on Indeed, and honestly, I'm shocked that um, this company has some bad reviews, like some really bad reviews on Indeed sometimes, because from what I'm seeing, it's like the complete opposite. Like I'm actually shocked. Like I don't know if it's just because of where I live. Like we don't, well, where I live, if I'm being quite honest, we don't have much traffic. That's number one. We really don't have much traffic. Like there's no interstate. Well, actually there is an interstate, but there's no bypasses. There's no like highways where they crossing over each other. No, there's no freeways. Is what I'm trying to say. Not bypass. There is bypasses, but there's no freeways. Is what I'm trying to say. Um, and we don't have a actual terminal here. We have honestly, all we have is a parking lot, a little makeshift office for my boss, and I think we have like a maintenance truck. And if I'm being quite honest, we're running pretty good. Like we're doing just fine. I don't have issues with my truck getting fixed, or anything like that. You know what I mean? So I really can't complain. Like all I can say is, when it comes to the job, if you pay your drivers by the hour, it's probably not going to be much for them to complain about. I know on some other accounts, people are paid differently, so I ain't gonna be able to speak on that though, cause that's not how it's set up for me. But yeah, I could leave some pay stubs in this video as well if y'all want me to. I just pop them up on the screen so y'all can get a realistic idea of what this company has to offer if you're in a position like me. But yeah, I really ain't got too much else to say. If you're thinking about giving this job a try, I say go for it. I do work for them, so hey, use my referral. My name is Braylyn Claiborne. Matter of fact, I'll put everything that you need for my referral in the description. If you want to use that, so that helps me out, and yeah, I really appreciate it. So without further ado, I ain't got too much else to say. Appreciate the time that you gave me, and we gone.